You're watching Rurouni K95's anime review on Paprika. Hi, Ruronis. This is your pal, Rurouni K95 here. Today's anime review, we get to cover a 2006 anime movie made by Madhouse. For today's anime review is Paprika. Yep. Paprika is a 2006 Japanese science fiction psychological thriller anime film co-written and directed by Satoshi Kon, who is known for his work such as Paranoia Agent, Millennium Actress, Perfect Blue, and Tokyo Godfathers. Yep. Based on Yasutaka Tsui's 1993 novel of the same name. It's about a research psychologist who uses a device that permits therapists to help patients by entering their dreams. This anime movie, Paprika, it is Satoshi Kon's fourth and final feature film before his death in 2010. The film stars the voices of Megumi Hayashibara, Toru Imori, Katsunosuke Hori, Toru Furuya, Akio Otsuka, Koichi Yamadera, and Hideyuki Tanaka as well. So let's review Paprika. Let's begin. In the near future, a newly created device called the DC Mini allows the user to view people's dreams. The head of the team working on this treatment, Dr. Atsuko Chiba, begins using the machine illegally to help psychiatric patients outside of the research facility. By assuming her dream world alter ego other personality, Paprika, Chiba's closest allies are Dr. Torataro Shima, who is the chief of the department, and Dr. Kosaku Tokita, an obese genius man-child and inventor of the DC Mini. Paprika consoles Detective Toshima Konaka, who is played by a recurring dream. She gives Konaka a card with the name of the website on it. Because they are unfinished prototypes, the DC Minis lack access restrictions allowing anyone to enter another person's dreams, which possesses grave consequences when they are stolen. Shima goes on a nonsensical tirade and jumps through a window, nearly killing himself. Upon examining Shima's dream, which is a parade of random objects, Tokita recognizes his assistant Kei Himuro, which confirms their suspicion that the theft was an inside job. After the two scientists all victim to the DC Mini, the chairman of the company, Dr. Seijiro Inui, who is an agent against the project to begin with the bans with the use of the device. This fails to hinder the crazed parade. Now in Himuru's dream, who claims Tokita, Paprika and Shima find that Himuro is only an empty shell. The real culprit is Inui, who believes that he must protect dreams from mankind's influence through dream therapy. With the help of Dr. Morio Osanai, Paprika is captured by the pair of an exhausting chase. Osanai admits his love for Chiba and peels away Paprika's skin to reveal Chiba underneath. However, he is interrupted by the outraged Inui, who demands that they finish off Chiba. As the two share Osanai's body, they battle for control. As what you see what is going on if you ever watch the anime movie Paprika as well. Onaka enters the dream and flees with Chiba back into his own recurring dream. Osanai gives chase, which ends in Konaka shooting Osanai to take control of the dream. The act kills Osanai's physical body in the real world as well. Particularly what you see during the anime movie Paprika as well. Dreams and reality begin to merge as the dream parade runs amok in the city and reality starts to unravel. Shima is nearly killed by a giant Japanese doll, but is saved by Paprika, who becomes separate from Chiba. Amidst the chaos, Okita, in the form of a giant robot, eats Chiba and prepares to do the same to Paprika. A ghostly apparition of Chiba appears and reveals that she has been in love with Tokita and has been repressing these emotions. Yeah. She comes to terms with her repressed desires, reconciling herself with the part of her that is Paprika. Inui returns in the form of a giant humanoid nightmare, reveals his twisted dreams of omnipotence, and threatens to darken the world with his delusions. What do you see? What is going on as well? For dramatic power as well. Paprika throws herself into Tokita's body. A baby emerges from the robotic shell and consumes Inui, aging into a fully grown combination of Chiba and Paprika. As she does so, then she fades away, ending the nightmare as well. Yep. Also, in the final scene, as Chiba sits at Tokita's bedside as he wakes up later, Konakawa, whatever you want to pronounce it, visits the website from Paprika's card, receives a message from Paprika. Atsuko will change her surname to Tokita. And I suggest watching the movie Dreaming Kids. Konakawa enters a movie theater and purchases a ticket for Dreaming Kids, as you noticed, if you will. And also, there is one of Satoshi Kon's movies like Millennium Mattress, Perfect Blue, and Tokyo Godfathers were shown at the movies, at the movie theater, seen particularly what you see in Paprika as well. We'll get to that in just a moment, if you noticed, if you will. So that's the plot for the anime movie Paprika as well. I mean, Satoshi Kon and Seishi Minakami wrote the script, and the Japanese animation studio Madhouse animated and produced the film alongside Sony Pictures Entertainment Japan, which is distributed in Japan. The score was composed by Susumu Hirasawa. The film received a wide acclaim from the critics. Sony Pictures via Sony Pictures Classics distributed the film in the United States, where it received a limited release as well. The soundtrack was released on November 23rd, 2006 under the Tessellakite label. It was composed by Susumu Hirasawa. A bonus movie was included with the CD, which is particularly at this point. So for the festivals, Paprika was premiered on September the 2nd, 2006 at the 63rd Venice Film Festival. It screened at the 44th New York Film Festival, playing on October 7th, 2006. It competed at the 19th Tokyo International Film Festival on October the 21st, 2000 to the 29th October 2006 as well, especially as the opening screening for the 2006 Tokyo International Film Festival Animation CG Festival. It also competed in the 27th Fana Spronto from February 23rd to March 3rd, 2007. Paprika was shown at the 2007 National Cherry Blossom Festival in Washington, D.C. as the closing film of the Anime Marathon at the Freer Gallery of the Smithsonian, and the 2007 Greater Philadelphia Cherry Blossom Festival. It played at the Sarasota Film Festival on April 21st, 2007, which is particularly in Sarasota, Florida. Additionally, it was shown at the 39th International Film Festival in Auckland, New Zealand on July 22nd, 2007. And it was shown as the festival traveled around through New Zealand as well. And also, that's particularly of how it received particularly on these film festivals for this particular anime film like Paprika, because this anime movie was directed by Satoshi Kon, because this is Satoshi Kon's last movie he directed until he died back in 2010 as well. For the box office of the anime movie like Paprika, however, well, start to explain for what you expect for the box office for the particular 2006 anime movie like Paprika, which is directed by Satoshi Kon. In the United States, the film received a limited release in 2007, with Sony Pictures distributing the film. It grossed about $882,267 in the United States. In other territories, the film grossed about $62,648 in Singapore, Italy, and South Korea as of 2007 as well, for the total of $944,915 outside of Japan. The critical complaint reception that Paprika has received positive reviews from film critics. It holds an 84% certified fresh approval rating on the review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes based on 90 reviews, with an average rating of 7.29 out of 10, and the consensus reading following its own brand of logic. Paprika is an eye-opening mind trip that is difficult to follow up but never fails to dazzle. Metacritic, which assigns a weighted average score, rated the film 81 out of 100 based on the 26 critic reviews, indicating universal acclaim. Paprika won the Best Feature-Length Theatrical Anime Award at the 6th Annual Tokyo Anime Awards during the 2007 Tokyo International Anime Fair as well. So, Andreas Bergen of the Yomiuri Shimbun praised the Paprika as the most mesmerizing animation long player since Miyazaki's Spirited Away 5 years ago in 2001. He also praised the film's animation and backgrounds. Mick LaSalle of the San Francisco Chronicle gave it a positive review, saying that the film is a sophisticated work of the imagination and challenging and distributing and uncanny in the ways it captures in the nature of dreams. LaSalle later went on to say that the film is a unique and superior achievement. Rob Nelson of The Village Voice praised the film for its visuals. However, he complained about the plot, saying that Paprika is not a movie that is meant to be understood so much as simply experience or maybe dream. Nelson later went on to say that Kon maintains a charming faith in cinema's ability to seduce fearless new theater audiences and even one viewer at a time for this particular anime movie like Paprika. The impact on others, particularly for Paprika, several critics and scholars have noted many striking similarities of the movie, especially the 2010 Christopher Nolan film Inception, because Inception's basically all kind of ruined Satoshi Kon's Paprika as well. But for overall, I considered that Paprika is particularly one of Satoshi Kon's last movies he directed until Satoshi Kon has passed away as well. And I didn't know that Paprika is particularly one of these anime movies that is released in 2006 by the guy who worked on Perfect Blue, Millennium Mattress, and Tokyo Godfathers, which is particularly Satoshi Kon. Even though I have looked back on my previous anime review on Perfect Blue, Millennium Mattress, and Tokyo Godfathers, which it all has got to me, and I thought, why not? Because I had to do an anime review on Paprika. If you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend you to check it out if you can get it on DVD or Blu-ray as well. So that's going to be it for my anime review on Paprika for today's anime review. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's my thoughts on this. I really enjoyed this movie because I know this has impact on other movies like the 2010 Christopher Nolan film Inception, which the movie Inception kind of ruined Paprika at this point. But I considered Paprika particularly to be one of my favorite Satoshi Kon movies because this is Satoshi Kon's last movie. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you to check it out. Hope subscribe for content. My anime plan link in the description below. You can share this video on your Twitter, Facebook. If you have Twitter, Facebook account, all social media, be sure to give this video a thumbs up by clicking on the like button on this video. Feel free to leave in the comments in the comment section below in this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RoniK95. Feel free to join my channel, especially new to my channel. Hit the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified. Keep it otaku for this anime review. I got another anime review coming up next. Stay tuned for my next anime review. I got another anime movie to cover for tomorrow's anime review on Summer Wars. Stay tuned for my next anime review on Summer Wars because you won't want to miss another anime review.